But today's mission is going to start with a mission with Cobra Lance, and there will be another mission with Boa Lance, and then that'll be the end of the week, and we'll see what ends up happening at the start of the next week. It's not working on my end. Give me a bit to try and watch. Okay. And on top of that, it has gotten, actually no, the date right now is November the 7th, which is the date which has all of our people returning to us from Firebase Kumari, so all of the lances are back up to full strength. Unfortunately, that does mean Shadow Wolf is currently sitting it out in Indigo Lance because, well, he's not exactly needed at the moment, but hey, that could change at any time depending on how much damage these lances take. Alright, so this first mission that we're going to be starting with is going to be a probe, I believe. We need to wipe out 25% of the enemy forces without losing 25% of our own, and the enemy raid against us is formidable for many, many reasons. So, with that out of the way, by the way, those interested, there's the map to try and remember. We have the lovely little tri-area city. So with that all out of the way, let's go get everybody deployed and have a little bit of fun. So first things first, sure, we'll put the Griffin down here. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Oh wow, the Wolverine is at the bottom now. By the way, Simbri has returned, so Lieutenant Thorn has returned. Unfortunately, his Shadowhawk was permanently damaged and is now placed into cold storage. He has replaced it with a Wolverine 6M, which was prepared quite a long time ago and only recently actually finished its refit on that one, so he will be piloting now a Wolverine rather than his trademark Shadowhawk, because the trademark Shadowhawk has finally exploded. Well, not really, the center torso got permanently damaged, and I'm not willing to keep that in the field. Go Cobra, put in the poison fangs of victory. Alright, I want to see. So they are forming up right in the middle there, so that's going to be fun. Enemy forces, of course, over here. What kind of docket does it have? So the Wolverine 6M is, of course, equipped with a large laser, 2 medium lasers, and an SRM-6. So it's very similar to his old build, but basically he no longer has an LRM, he has an SRM. That's literally about it. Other than that, the two mechs are nearly identical. The Shadowhawk was actually a little bit better because the Shadowhawk has battle fists, which this Wolverine does not. So him being a melee master kind of is going to be a little less, not less useful, but less powerful. So we're going to get his Wolverine set up so he can command down here. He does have command mech, which will help him out when we attempt to take control of the situation for initiative checks. So we've got a Thunderbolt, a Crusader, an Archer, and a Longbow set up for the enemy force. Yes, they have a rather considerable amount of forces here, but we only need to destroy 25% of them. And once we succeed in that, victory will, of course, be ours. Can't believe this lance has 2 Griffins in it. Kind of makes me go, Warden wants that Longbow. You can't have it, it's too slow. Alright, and that'll also put our Grass Chopper, put him on the field as well, and so that deploys our entire lance. Well, it's really more of a star. And of course we are being escorted today by a little Raven 2X, which happens to be working with us on loan from Lao. Not in our control, but useful to have nonetheless. I think I want to have the Griffin 1 and run right up in there, so we can shoot down that little narrow view path. He might actually be able to even see that target. We'll have the Grasshopper move in for as close as he can get, although this is just a lot of LRM firepower. Longbow has some kind of kaboom pizza. You might be thinking the Yeoman? God, the amount of LRMs that are going to be coming our way is going to be rather ridiculous. So hopefully I'll actually be able to beat this, because otherwise things might go south really fast. Never understood why you played these long fights when all you need to do to win is type /victory in chat. Because reasons and all that. I'm surprised that we're slightly out of range, but it looks like we don't have the view on him anyway. However, it does look like our Grass Chopper does have the shot. Don't know if he has the reach for it. No. So LRMs are the only thing that'll probably have the reach at this moment. That could change in the near future. I mean, it will change in the near future. Aha! The Grand Dragon actually can see the target. Unfortunately, the Grand Dragon can hit it. Raven backup hopefully doesn't die within the first three rounds or so. Hopefully not, and hopefully we see him several other times. For all, we wouldn't want to lose a valuable asset like that. And then the Wolverine has no shot whatsoever. But the first round is completely free of combat. Actually does kind of help us a little bit, as immediate combat could be rather devastating to us. You've walked, you ran, you're mod 2. That's not perfect. We'll also run for part 2. Tarek's like, really? That's what I'm playing this for? Money on the birdie getting his wing plucks in 4 turns. I wouldn't count on that. He's going to be rather maneuverable and nimble, and he should stay at range if he's got, you know, any sort of intelligence. It's a pretty heavy force for Cobra to be tussling with. It is, and it only gets worse because there's reinforcements on this board. Although when they come in, I'll leave that up to you guys to try and figure out based on how panicked I get as things continue on. Keep the griffins right together with him. This griffin does not need to control his heat nearly as much, so I'm going to go for a bit of a jump so I can keep things mostly under control. Of course, Simbri's going to sneak on in through the city. That way he can hopefully cause him more damage before he takes damage. So a 9 is not great. 8 is a little better. 9 on him. We may be better off targeting the archer, but I'm going to check out a couple of more people as to what they can see. It doesn't have a target on the archer at all. And his shots on the background is not exactly very good. Dragon has a similarly decent shot, well, decent-ish shot on that archer. Other griffin probably won't hit the broadside of a barn. And of course, we're still waiting for our Wolverine to get into position. So I think we will focus on that archer a little bit. I have enough PPCs sort of aimed in that general direction that things could go well. Maybe. Do I want to push it that hard? This early on in the fight? I kind of do, yeah. Because I want to see if we can't get that archer knocked over. Because that would be a pretty big pickup on our part. Right, a large laser off of the grass chopper. Get ready to brawl. If we can get you there without dying. That's going to be one hell of a trick, but we'll give it our best. See, and you're cooked. And the large laser, that's a 12, that's a 13. Yeah, that Crusader's going to be a hard target. Large laser. And the Wolverine has nothing at the moment, but Simbri should be in position soon. The Griffin actually did manage to nail him with the LRMs. That's pretty fun. And the Grand Dragon hit the Archer as well with the PPC. Unfortunately, we didn't cause enough damage for that maximum hit. We needed to roll four more damage from somewhere. Currently confirming if those are all LRM variants, and it sure looks like it. As a reminder, remember to turn the jumping mechs. Yeah, we will do our best to remember that. You missed the turn 1 or 2 times, and everybody's suddenly on about it. I think the Wolverine might actually get a good position here, because Thorn is well positioned. In fact, I think Thorn can actually jump. Yeah, Thorn might actually be able to get in amongst them pretty tightly, and he'll be within minimum range for LRMs. This longbow is not exactly a close range threat. Yes, it is a longbow. Alright, give me fun. Jump. 3. I don't think you literally can pick up any more than that. Yeah, 5 is your maximum anyway. So pick up 3, turn, make use of the jump and the trees for protection. Hello, Mr. T45. Hopefully Twitch behaves for you today. I'm not sure about that. So far, Twitch has been spotty. Because currently it's being rather cruel about allowing people to do cool things like adjust the quality of the stream to their viewing content. I'm going to have to jump this. Jumping will give me slightly more protection. Won't get me there faster, but it'll keep me alive for a little bit longer. Because those LRMs are gonna be nasty. Oh, it's so tempting to just charge in on this really hard. I think I'm gonna do exactly that. Grand Dragon's gonna tank a little bit because we have the shot. Honestly, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that might not be bad. Thunderbolt 5S. I think that's what, the large laser? Go find out. Let's not guess. Let's not try and show off our knowledge of Battletech. Yeah, large laser, 3 mediums, the LR-15, the SRM-2. So the 3 mediums are a bit of a rough spot on there that I don't want to be exchanging fire with. By the way, who would not fit? Who would Who would the longbow not fit? Oh, Warden. Warden wants even more missiles. So he has expressed a desire for a longbow. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Fortunately, I can't make use of all. But you're only a jump 5. That doesn't help me. Keep a forest intervening. It'll keep us alive a little bit better. Although this Thunderbolt could run right up on top of me. 1, 2. Yeah, he's gonna be in melee range with that Griffin. Longbow you're facing at the moment is speed 4? Are they? I thought longbows were speed 3. Okay, LGB 0W. You longbow? Yeah, no, it's a walk of 3. So that longbow is not capable of being in bow lance. Surprise! Or, better yet, surprise. Kind of gets me to the same spot. I mean, I have to roll 2 piloting checks. A little bit more vulnerable. Well, it is a Kablong bow with all that ammo. That's the hope. 0W to add some speed. The 0W removes 2 medium lasers. I'm telling you what I see in the game, and the movement is 3-5. So, not fast enough. So let's just get on top of you then. I'm gonna do the jump to keep better protection. We could make the walk, but it's not quite enough to get 2 pips off of it, so we'll take the jump to get those 2 pips and keep ourselves alive. Oh, wow, yeah, that's gonna be very painful. Where'd that archer go? Oh, the archer fell way back. Okay, this will be an interesting retarget. I think the Thunderbolt may have actually invited doom upon himself. Grass chopper. 9, 9, 8. I mean, I kind of have to focus a little bit on that because of the shot is just too good to give up on. So the sounder is the game on? It might be the game. Longbows are not the most popular mech. So it wouldn't surprise me if they had a mistake in there. Medium laser drill. 8s, sure, why not? Go for a little bit of cooking. Just not the PPC. The PPC is too much cooking. It would be an amount of cooking that is untenable. Medium laser burst. There we go. Wolverine is in a solid position. Pair of missiles and the SRMs. Huh, I wonder why he's accurate. Oh, because he's in the short range bracket for it. That would explain. But I will keep up the sustained fire that I currently got. I just need to get double heat sinks to fit even more SRMs. Oh, let's see. So the Crusader lit into the Grasshopper. Our Griffin managed to get a solid hit on that Thunderbolt. Longbow is really lighting up the Grasshopper. Oh, that right there is 28 damage off of that thing. That's not good. Grasshopper, however, did manage to get a through armor critical on the longbow, but then rolled poorly for his effect. So he didn't cause any effect. Medium lasers all missed. Grand Dragon missed with 1 medium laser, hit with 2 others, and then missed with both flamers. Our Laser Griffin managed to miss a 55%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that's not good. We need to come up with a better way of doing it. You must be missing something. Just checked it on MegaMek Lab and it says 4.6. Weird. Are we sure it's the same longbow? Like, is there a 0W and an OW? That's the only thing that I can think of. Let's see. Thunderbolt managing to hit our Griffin a couple of times. Although, wow, he managed to miss with 1, 2, 3, 3 of his. So half of his weapons also missed. Although he had a harder roll with that one. So the Wolverine lit up the longbow pretty good. Even managed to get a headshot off of that. And our Raven buddy has also nailed that Thunderbolt. The longbow has fallen over. Ooh, ooh, that's nasty. I'm loving it. Alrighty. Maybe he cooked himself and he can only run slow? Give me the longbow. I mean, it might be that he's holding... is 5 enough heat to hold over? I didn't think so. We'll have to check it out, because we might salvage it. Does the longbow have arms? It has no / minimal arms, so getting up is going to be hard. See, who's in melee range? Yes, our hatchet man is in melee range with who? Or not hatchet man, our hatchet grasshopper and our griffin. Go for the punch, swing for fences, and he misses, but we hit. So he went for a kick, managed to miss that. We then punched him with a 9, hit him in the left arm, although he did manage to stay on his feet, so there's that. Longbow 0W has 4/6. Maybe he carried over too much heat, although I didn't think heat started affecting until 7. That is weird. We'll have to see what ends up happening with him. 5 heat is -1. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, that would explain it. I don't want to have to be the first one to move. Where's my grasshopper? Not quite within range of what I needed him to do. So we'll have to bait him in with a thunderbolt. So let's get my griffin DR out of there. Jump. And turn. I'm right on top of the target. Thunderbolt didn't move all that fast or that far, which is a little disappointing. Because I wanted to get my hatchet hopper, my grass chopper into melee. Possible SRM longbow. If he doesn't blow up, maybe. That's got to be the big trick on this one, is making sure he doesn't explode. You know, the Wolverine could probably kick this Thunderbolt's ass. Because the Wolverine has the ability to punch 4 times. Longbow meet axe me long cockpit. Well, we can hope and dream, but no guarantees. Dragon. I think I want you to get in tight with him. Before, who sees me? Literally everybody. Who sees me there? Still everybody. It would allow me to get a lot of pressure onto him. You can come forward since you're not going to be in a position to do pretty much anything I want you to. Let's see if I can't bait him into having to do something. Okay, now I know where that archer's going, and that's important. Now that I know where the archer's going to be, I'm going to rush down this Thunderbolt a little bit. The Griffin one end does need to keep his range. For mostly virtue of the fact that he does not have the ability to not. Weapon system. Let's see. Well, give me 1 pip. Hidden from the Crusader, but visible to the Archer. Where can I go that leaves me invisible to that Archer? There. Because I can't afford to invite the shot. Yeah, Cobra's up. We need to get you a laminated heat table for Griffins. Hey, I do my best. Deal with that. Position us in a place to... Oh, you got up. You dick. Oh well. I can do a couple of things to you. Probably a really bad idea. I am within minimum range for you. But he's got 2 medium lasers he can shoot at me because 2 of them shoot backwards. Crush him. We're gonna have some interesting things. So he did manage to fail an attempt to stand up once. So CTR is down to 5 armor, and he's managed to hit himself twice. So he's actually starting to get up there in pilot injuries. Interesting. Oh, it looks like the Raven's gonna help us out trying to beat the ever-living crap out of him. Yes, I know that we're surging high on the heat on the Griffin. We'll chill out next round. Only a bit late. Had to watch the CSM election results. Oh yeah. Who won? Although I don't really know enough about it to really say anything. Can't see the stream reliably. Big stupid internet up here isn't strong enough. That's a shame. Heads up, we're going from that archer to the longbow. Only get you 1.5 more tons. But it's a longbow. Although he does lose his arms, which, you know, might prove to be a little bit difficult to work with. Grass chopper can just open fire with everything he's got. The Grand Dragon is going to put a medium laser, I think. I could go Flamer. I mean, it's a lot more heat for a lot less damage, but it crits well. I'll just buzz him. 16 puts me at 4. Sure, do that. Hit him with the triple medium laser cannon. Or rotary medium laser, as I kind of like to fondly believe of it. Let's really rail into this guy. Again, we don't use the large laser. We're too close for it. We're going to use just the mediums because that allows us to be very aggressive. And again, we're going to skip the large laser and just nail him with a whole bunch of little shots. Alright, let's see. Oh, we managed to blow right through that right arm, and we've critted one of his LRM-20s. So that's a nice position. Oh, also our Griffin managed to hit the Thunderbolt in the leg. So already some solid hits have been dealt there. And then... oh, wow. So the archer did manage to hit our Grasshopper in the head. Rerolled with edge, so it kept us alive. So we're going to be nice and safe on that one. Grand Dragon nailing the Thunderbolt as well. The Griffin then laid into and blew off the right arm on the longbow, so he's lost it entirely. And then the Wolverine, medium laser into the longbow, getting through that right torso now. Followed up with an SRM barrage. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get anything good. Raven also managed to hit that Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt fired back. Oh no, he managed to hit the Thunderbolt in the head with his LRM. Longbow going down again. Doesn't look like this pilot's got a whole heck of a lot of skill. Or luck on his side, I suppose. Although the Thunderbolt is still a stand-in. So the Grand Dragon came here for a reason, and that's to put a boot in his butt. And we're going to double kick. Alright, so the Wolverine has managed to kick the longbow and blown off the left arm now. So he's armless. So he ain't standing up. Literally, he can't anymore. He doesn't have any arms. Longbow better punch out. Yeah, he'll punch out now. He can't stand up. He can't shoot. The pilot will get out. He will bail. The Thunderbolt did manage to kick our Grand Dragon. However, the Grand Dragon kicked him back and only took 1 more damage than him. So we're doing pretty good on that. And then, of course, our little Raven buddy supported as well. Everybody, of course, stays standing. I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate. Oh boy, folks. Air power has arrived. Delaria Air Base has started to step up the level of threat that they believe this to be. So we have a pair of Eagles that have shown up with some ground attack weaponry that are going to hopefully attempt to stabilize the situation. He still has the ultimate weapon. Well, he still has friends, that's for sure. Is that Thunderbolt trying to bail? No. That Thunderbolt's going to hang around a little while longer. Servers, fortunately, it's just a lab, so no SLAs, but the power went out Thursday, so last weekend. Oof. Alright, I can be in a good position to get on top of you. Do I want to? Not really, because you do not benefit from being on top of somebody. I mean, I could death from above him. It would hit with a 3. 11 damage to self. And it deals 17 to him. Show me how much. We really don't have any damage on us. Screw it, I'm going for it. Death from above! The longbow gets up and moving. I don't know how he got up. No, literally, he has no arms. How did he get up? Alright, so we got the death from above going out. And now I'm set up to go have a fist fight with an archer. This will never go wrong. Ever. The grass chopper's in a position to do some truly serious and grievous damage to this longbow. I'm gonna jump for it. I'm gonna jump. Ooh, I need to jump a little bit further than that. Damn. I can't get the extra pip. I'll be on 1, but I'll be behind him. Yeah, we'll use a mini jump here. Kung Fu mechs are all inside. Yeah, with Simbri back, he gets to go full fist fight. If he wants to kick twice or throw 4 punches, he can absolutely do it. Grand Dragon is in a solid position to go after anybody he wants, so we're gonna have the Grand Dragon go beat up on a Crusader. Because the Crusader's going to be showing me his back, I may as well go for it. And I think we're going to need some help beating the crap out of this archer. Set up like that. Longbow fell over, took some damage. He must have gotten up then. Yeah, he then got up after that. He also managed to avoid any more damage. The pilot is almost dead at this point. Okay, the grass chopper's about to get bombed. Life's about to be painful. Again, I'm going to fire a whole bunch of small shots. And as long as we're here, I may as well fire something a little bit bigger than that. There we go. The grass chopper's in danger. Haven't you seen how the breakdancers gets? Alright, dragon, gonna target the back of you. And we're just gonna hit you with the triple medium lasers. I'm gonna go full crazy with the flamers. See if I can't cause some truly serious damage. And then I'm going to spam overcook a little bit on this. +9, he can handle it. He can't handle it for long, but he can handle it. And we will target the archer here. Medium SRM. Laser with +4. Not worth it. He's got ammunition that might explode. Well, there goes the longbow. The longbow has exploded. It's gone. So a medium laser bolt, the first medium laser bolt, managed to cut right on through and annihilated the entire target. Whew, it's gone. So the archer fired at our Grand Dragon and did manage to hit it, but nothing too serious just yet. Well, I hit it with one. And then our Grand Dragon lit up the Crusader pretty decently, actually. Oh, never mind. I've misread something. So not all that decently. Only 2 hits. Thunderbolt hit our Griffin. Not too seriously. We're still doing okay. And our Griffin DR managed to really get in there with quite a bit of laser fire. Eagle fired his medium lasers as the Grasshopper, and then, yeah, he's got a penetrating hit. We've got a critical on the upper arm and the hand. It's not the shoulder. I can replace upper arm and I can replace hand. I can't replace shoulders, so Grasshopper's still okay. And a heat sink going down on the torso, so the Grasshopper's got to get out of there pretty soon. He did manage to stay standing. And, of course, the Wolverine came in and just lit up the world of this archer. Alright, so you're done. I mean, you're not going to stomp on the pilot. We've got standing orders. Grand Dragon's about to get himself in a bit of kung fu fighting over here. That's a 4. I kind of want to just go maximum punch, but he's not a good enough pilot to do that. Simbri, on the other hand. Oh, shit. Never mind. Simbri's going to kick a bunch because I was dumb and I fired a hand-based weapon. And the explosions are why the image for has no mechs. Alright, double kick. The archer missed his punch at the Griffin. Nice. Grand Dragon got a good solid kick on the Crusader. Griffin missed his kick, unfortunately. The Wolverine double kicks, got through on the structure. And then now our Griffin gets to do his death from above and succeeds with an 11. So took a whole bunch of damage. We took a little bit in response to our legs. We stayed standing. Crusader stays standing. The archer survives 3 attempts to stay standing because he was kicked twice and then took 20 damage in the melee phase, which doesn't happen all that often. The Thunderbolt, on the other hand, goes down after a blistering death from above attack, which is quite beautiful. And we picked up their fallen mech warrior. So yeah, we get you for blowing Fortune's new toy. I got bombed for your troubles. That's generally how it works. Alright, let's get the grass chopper out of here. Take some cover, get on the move. Before you get shot at again. Okay, Thunderbolt attempted to stand and failed. That's pretty fun. It does mean that my Griffin can do even more stuff like death from above again. So tempting, but no. It would be hilarious. Oh, I don't get to do death from above very often, so the fact that Argentavis got to actually do that was pretty funny to me. Can the dragon get back here? He can't. Dragon's also kind of cooking in his cockpit a little bit. I want to expend you too much. But I think I'm gonna have to. Just to get a bit of evasion out of that one. Ooh, we lost the initiative. By the way, where are their fighters? Did they all bail? Here's one. They've got 2. Somewhere around here. Yeah, he may have flown off screen and return later. Brick can't watch. Oh, that's a shame. I hope that things end up working out a little bit better for you. Because we'd love to have you watch, especially because Bo is going to be in the battle and you are back from refit. So you'll actually be able to fight, which will be pretty fun. I think I need to give the Griffin DR a little bit of time to chill, so I'm going to back him off as well. And I'm going to probably hop on over into a position to go after this. Spin over right there. Set up like so. Seriously? Oh, the archer didn't move. Okay, Wolverine. Wolverine to there. Hi. You're about to have a really bad day. Oh boy. Got nobody left, so this Crusader's gonna get off. That's unfortunate. And I want to walk back up 3. Position yourself for counterattack in the next turn. A little bit toasty, so I'll probably just turn and shoot to the side. Yeah, one of our eagles flew off the map. Thunderbolt continued to fall, not having a good day. Oh no, he came back. How did he come back? Oh, that's where he was. So the Grand Dragon's about to get bombed from behind. Life is about to be pain. But first, I want to just make you suffer. 16, 26, 6 is good. Fire. Did we get a longbow? You can't see my eyes well enough to see me doing the shifting eye in pieces. Yes, that's the way to describe it. Yes, there's the longbow right here. And there, and over there, and a little bit there. Okay, I can't fire that. I've got to set up a medium laser. He needs the reset turn. So even though it's not particularly efficient or likely to hit, he needs the turn to have a shot here. Okay, you're going to twist, target him, and you're going to fire a PPC into his face. That's good. Throw an LRM into it while you're at it. Grasshopper's going to target the Thunderbolt with a large laser, then a whole bunch of mediums. Well, a single medium. In fact, no mediums because I want him to be heat neutral by the end of this, so he can be very aggressive. Grand Dragon can go after that Crusader pretty effectively, or even he can go after the Eagle at a 9, so that's not likely to happen. Longbow's rating from above. Yep. Little tiny pieces. Oh yeah, you don't... This is not a PPC turn for you. This is very much not a PPC turn for you. This is a simple medium laser turn. Alright, let's see. Oh, center torso, through armor critical from our little buddy Raven. And a hit on the head. That's 3 hits. Oh no, this is the first hit on the archer. Although we have hit the heads like 4 or 5 times. Vanguard is continuing to give the sub they got from Randolph. So thank you very much, Vanguard. I know it didn't give me the little alert, but here, heart piece. If you have the heartbeat emote, show a little bit of love for Vanguard. Vanguard is our Adderlance leader as well. So it's nice to see he's continuing with us. Alright, Crusader managed to hit our Grand Dragon. This Grand Dragon's going to be in a lot of pain coming up soon. Wolverine just digging into the back of that archer. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the penetration just yet. Oh shoot, I fired the arm-mounted one. If I hadn't done that, he'd be able to punch 4 times into his back, and that'd be hilarious. But as it is, I'll probably just knock a leg out. Archer hitting our Wolverine. Unfortunate with a medium laser. Fire for the Griffin. Hits... Oh, we actually hit the Eagle. Nice shooting. So hit him with a PPC. 10 damage in the nose. He still has 70 armor in the front. Unfortunately, we only rolled a 5. We needed an 8 in order to cause an additional threshold exceeded result, which would have been amazing. The Thunderbolt is causing some significant damage to the left torso on my Grasshopper. The Grasshopper's got to be gone very soon. He has what is called melee... Is it melee specialist or melee master? Which allows him to double attack with whatever melee attack he uses. So since you attack twice with your fists when you go for a punch attack, if you haven't used either arms, he gets to punch first for the first attack, and then he gets another attack where he gets to punch again. So four punches in a turn. If he kicks twice, which on his mech is like 24 damage, which is beautiful. All right, so yeah, the Grasshopper's got to get out of here. Two structures holding that torso on. You need that arm. Yes, you do. Grand Dragon doing some solid damage penetrating through on that Thunderbolt. So that brace of firing onto him was absolutely worth it. The Eagle comes in with the bomb through that left arm. We're looking at a medium laser about to fall off. Luckily for us, his several of his other medium lasers missed. Grand Dragon stays on his feet, but the Archer goes down. So that Archer is going to be extra vulnerable. So double kick. Stomp on him. Boot, boot. So double kick on the boots. We managed to get through his right torso and his left arm. Got through the left armor entirely, and his right torso started to get really low. And the Eagle is spinning out of control. I think he's going to fall off the map before he can actually crash into the ground, but that was a good shoot. Uh-oh, reinforcements have arrived. So the enemy reinforcing force has managed to actually show up. So it is now really gonna be quite difficult. Life is pain. Praise be the aero pilot checks. Yeah. Grass chopper out of here before he explodes. Bounce off over here. I'm gonna use my back armor to tank a bit because we've got stingers, or are they wasps? Yeah, stingers coming in. Okay, we gotta start finishing off some of these people. Is this Crusader falling back off the map? Timidarian longbow is crippled and withdrawing. Yeah, you're dead. I have no idea if what this Crusader is doing because he keeps backing off to the back. We haven't killed 25%. Nope, not yet. All right, we gotta get our Griffin out of here. Gotta get several units out of here. Grand Dragon. What I want you to do is I want you to come over here, support destroying the Archer. I don't want to do that. We're going to jump for it. That way I can keep right on top of this Archer while still getting a little bit of evasion. We'll pick up 2 points of difficulty off our evasion for that move right there. Because it was a 3 move plus the 1 for jumping. Gives him 2. I think the Thunderbolt of the Archer will be close to 24%. I agree. I think if we knock these 2 out, we'll probably win. If not, we may have to go stomping on Stingers. So your heat is basically neutral. You're gonna do that. It's gonna hurt a little bit. How's your armor? Center torso rear armor is basically non-existent. So you're gonna do that and hope that that Stinger does not get it on you. And the Griffin gonna jump. Is that a good idea? Not really. You are not designed for melee combat. There's just no getting around that. If I do that, my back is towards the Crusader. How is my back armor? Solid. I can handle that, I think. So we're gonna have Arcantavius do a little bit of melee combat. It's gonna be fun. And that Cicada's in a spot where I really didn't want him to be, because that Griffin center torso rear armor is non-existent. The friendly Riffin's doing good. Yes, it has been. Also, we got a quick draw that's probably gonna sprint right into my back. Shoot. Alright, Eagle's out of here. Alright, pain is about to come our way. Fire the bolt right into his back, see if he can't cause some fun stuff. And then the Grand Dragon. We're gonna all focus this Archer. I'm gonna load a PPC into him because the accuracy is high. 8 plus 10. Yeah, roll the plus 10. The Griffin is going to do something similar where we're just gonna kind of hold down the trigger until hopefully it disappears. Don't fire the right arm one, just fire the head and the left torso. That way I can punch. Oh, no gyro, he's dead. How is that Raven untouched? Because we place ourselves in more dangerous positions. Alright, so weapons fire with the Crusader managed to miss and then hit the Raven. Hey, so the Raven's been shot at. Our Griffin unfortunately managed to miss his 8 needed roll. Stinger's starting to open fire. I don't know if our Griffin DR is going to make it out of here. Opens fire, managing to hit the Raven 2x another pair of times. Grand Dragon punching through, knocking out the left leg entirely. Lovely. The Stinger blasting. I can see this already. Yeah, we set off the Archer's ammunition. He is gone. We even managed to hit him in the head once. Thunderbolt missing his, though it's all useless. Cicada firing to DR. Got a critical hit on the engine, but the DR is still intact. And again, Raven, useless. Friendly Raven dropped to the ground, unfortunately. Thunderbolt. Go for punch. Impossible. Go for kick. Possible. You're not in position. You're gonna turn around to a Cicada and give him the double punch. Alright, so Cicada misses Griffin, hits the Thunderbolt, managing to open up that right leg. Quick draw kicked my Wolverine. Wolverine double punched. Unfortunately, he missed his second punch on that Cicada. Wolverine managed to stay standing. The Thunderbolt going down again, taking some penetrating hits on that one. Picked up the pilot, and that is 33%, which is greater than the 25% we needed, which is a victory right there because we only needed 25%. So things got quite tight on that one. I believe we control the battlefield. Yeah, winner controls the battlefield at the end of the battle, so yes, we did. So anything we want to steal is ours. Also, heavy damage, moderate damage, heavy damage. The Wolverine coming out of that one, mostly untouched. Our friendly was originally a Javelin. I thought that was dumb because I don't like Javelins. I gave him a Raven. Figured it would make more sense. Yeah, anybody left alive got away. Plus, we can't afford to pick up anybody anyway. Everybody else is in pieces. Who did we manage to steal? We captured the... Not the Thunderbolt pilot. Oh, it'll already be on the list because we picked him up. Archer was taken out by Ryuso Yosei, which is Dragon. Not to be confused, of course, with Dragon. The Dragon driven by Grizzly. And the Longbow was knocked out by the Grass Chopper. So 2 kills on that was enough to get us a victory on that, which is quite nice, all things considered, as we managed to pull out of that one without dying. We have another breakthrough attacker coming up, which I need to modify a little bit because, well, it was drawn up before Boa had returned to full strength. By the way, for those of you wondering, Cobra Lance is back to where they were. Of course, we have the Wolverine now filling in for the Shadowhawk. Diamondback has their Lance leader back. This, of course, is Firehawk driving his Phoenix Hawk HTC. We were barely able to get this thing ready within the window before he had to start traveling back. And then Boa has their... God, where is it? Has Brick in the Rifleman back, and we managed to pick up a charger for Lorendel's charger. So that'll be quite nice to have that additional amount of firepower. So, and of course, Adder didn't need to send anybody back because Adder is filled full of, you know, super badasses who don't need no man. Check the hangar. Is anybody uncrewed? No, they're not. Lovely. Wrong cam on the charger? Yeah, I'll fix it later. So, alright, so that finishes up Monday. Next mission is, at the end of the week, pretty much. It's going to be like Friday or Saturday. So, right now in the repair bay is Diamondback, because Diamondback was literally in pieces. Now they're not, but I think Cobra's going to need the repair bay soon. Also, Adder runs off of collective IQ value. Need your ammo? I have already refilled your ammunition. No worries on that. Tuesday. Oh, I also forgot. It is... Personnel Market Day. There's nobody in the personnel market. It's so disappointing. Ooh. You fixed the kitty cat. Nice. So the structural integrity on that has finally been repaired, I think. More work on the Phoenix Hawk is being done. Where is... The Black Knight is 190 minutes left on the first phase of the refit. Totally not biased. That makes the enemy go splatter. I knew I forgot to request the ammo out of my ride. Otto, what mech do you drive again? Sorry, I'm totally spacing on things. I was looking at various things. Show me my mech warriors. Look at all my beautiful mech warriors. all of them are back alive. Right now, we have Shadow Wolf back in Indigo Lance, so serving as fire-based bird protection. So, Craig get crashing again? Hopefully soon. Is your left arm still armorless? Let's go find out. Hanger. Boa. The Arbalist? Yes. Yes, it is. So you're going to have to command from the back. May not be the best and easiest way to do things. Oh, the BLR? Like, I can pull the ammo out of it if you want. So it's, like, physically not there. But it would take a refit to modify the mech, which you can request at any time. So, and I can check to see the feasibility of said refit. Like, what would you want to do to it? So, let's see. Go customize. That's it. Why am I spacing? Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at the personal. That's why. Adder. Oh, the other BLR. That BLR. There's two BLRs. If you can pull the machine gun ammo out, please. We can just rip the machine gun ammo right out of it. You'll lose all your anti-personnel capability. Let's see. Customize in Mech Lab. And in order to actually rip out the machine guns just in their entirety, it would be 720 minutes just to pull it out. And you guys have been talking about adding flamers. And it would be add a critical to that, put the flamer in the head, because that's what's cool. 2,880 minutes. So 720 minutes in order to actually, and you'd also need access to the repair bay, because I'm not going to let you do a refit in the field without access to a repair bay. Oh, actually no, I can pull, so you wouldn't be able to, so 720 minutes just to pull the guns off. 2,880 minutes to put on a brand new flamer, and like 15 minutes to just unload the ammo bins. So. Changes, move from lab. Yeah, the moment you start adding things to mechs in this, it starts getting rather hilarious. Let's see, I wish to go to repair status to salvage. To my repair bay. The Blattle Master? Yes, the Blattle Master, that's what it is. I wish to unload. There it is. There's just an unload ammo, or is it, do I have to pull out the bin entirely? You can ammo bin. I have to pull out the bin entirely, okay. Who can do it for 120 minutes without breaking it? That's 48 hours of solid work. So, I'll take a little bit extra time, sure why not. It would be a 5 to pull out. First, let me check Diamondback, because Diamondback is kind of important to get, you know, patched up and running again. They're kind of in pieces on the floor. Some of them were anyway. Disco Chicken's good. Disco Chicken's good. Okay. But yeah, you'd need access to the... Well, no, I can pull out the ammo. I can pull out ammo. That's not ridiculous in any way. Just dump the ammo bins next time we have proper downtime. I'll request a refit. Let me just pull that out. Change to repair. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this anyway. No, I'll leave it like that. You have no machine gun ammo bin, so I've pulled out the machine gun ammo. You still have an SRM ammo bin, but I assume you don't want to mess with that. Alright. Day check. And I'll have you put this back in. But I won't reload it. That way it doesn't show up as being broken. Refit time? For what? Stream's cutting out for me because something's copying from my HDD? Ah. No, they just wanted to see how long it would take. Does adding armor take much time to replace the MG bin? Let's go find out. Customize. Choose customize. Critical equipment. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun ammo, structure and armor, I can add another ton. Auto allocate. 1,280 minutes. How does the NARC-capable SRM ammunition work? So one unit will have a NARC beacon. They will fire it, and if they hit the target, I don't remember if a cluster is easier, if it makes... Let me actually look. I don't know if it's an actual accuracy increase or if it's just a cluster increase. NARC. And I want NARC beacon. Pause, improve NARC beacon. Yeah, I'm not 100% positive. But basically, you will get some sort of advantage for hitting someone with a NARC beacon and then shooting at them with NARC-capable ammo. Sprog might actually know the answer to that question a little bit more accurately. Because I've been working on a refit too, and Sprog said there was a remote possibility that they would be able to do small refits if we capped the airfield. Yeah, so let me make something abundantly clear. You can request a refit at any time. You can insist on that refit going forward. However, your mech will be out of the fight for that period of time. So if you're willing to go with that, then absolutely rock and roll. Lock and load. So I would need a NARC beacon installed to take advantage of it. You or someone in your alliance, yeah. Otherwise, it's just firing weapons that don't have anything set up for it. Alright, so clear changes, removed from the lab. I have more repairs to get done. Lots of repairs. Where's the kitty cat? There's the kitty cat. We're still fixing the avionics on it, but the actual structural integrity of the kitty cat is rocking and rolling, which is beautiful. That also gives me more time to work on the Sky Shatter, which is now back online. Corsair is 225 minutes away from that. So we're about to have some of our fighters back. Of course, the kitty cat is not one of those, just purely based on how the kitty cat operates. The Warhammer's pretty busted up. Where's my... This is N2 number 2. Alright, looks like we're good. So we'll just get a quick patch job from all of these pilots. And I can get basically all of my cool stuff. Well, not my cool stuff. All of my backlog out of the repair bay. It'll make life quite easy. Of course I missed that. So that's everybody in the transport bay. Diamondback is currently available for patch work. Places jump jets. That's all of Diamondback that's in the bay. Aside from the Disco Chicken, which would require an entire rip off the arm. No smell of full missile mech in my lands. How the kitty cat operates, she's temperamental. She is a temperamental little cat. When it is actually fieldable, it's quite fun, but sometimes it can be difficult to actually get that thing on the field. Oh, right, I forgot I need to take advantage of patching up all of this. These people are terrible at fixing things. It's not really their fault, they're green, but still would like to salvage as much of this as possible. They're not doing a very good job of it. Aero heat sinks. Although this transgressor is almost out of my bay. Oh, hallelujah. I'll no longer have to worry about it ever again. It's been clogging up this bay for months. No hairballs, just bombs. It does a very good job of it too. When it, you know, actually is not crashed into the ground. The Hellcat served a pivotal role in the actual battle for freeing Thunder, for Operation Thunderclap. Without it, I don't know if we would have been able to be as successful as we were. I hope we don't find one of those in the rock. Hello, Guijibo. Alright, let's see. Where is that repair time on the Black Knight? I don't remember if I crossed over the day since the last time I mentioned it. Yeah, the Black Knight refit for the short refit failed, so it will have another 10,150 minutes before it can actually be put back into the field. So a short refit it will not be. A long refit is absolutely in the cards. So this was the original armament, which is being swapped out rather extensively. You guys tend to do a lot of extensive refits, not like small little modest improvements. Rip this thing out. Okay, that pulls the transgressor completely out of my thing. Hallelujah. I don't want to cancel this repair because the person working on it only has 5 minutes at a time to work on it, which means this large laser replacement is taking forever. Can I paint aim away from face on the barrels of the Loaderman? Well, considering that it's not anywhere near you, no. Narcomic pods can be fired once per turn as normal SRM attack. If successful, the pod attaches in any following turns. Friendly mechs using a narc signal compatible receives a +2 to missile hit rolls. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So when you hit with a missile, you then roll to see how many missiles actually end up hitting from that. So that'll increase the number of missiles that hit on top of that. That's rather useful. It can be pretty devastating with a big LRM barrage, actually. Alright, so the transgressor's done. Kitty Cat's being worked on. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to... Oh, this Corsair's bugging me, because watch, 210. Oh, never mind, it went down by a lot more than I thought it was. Okay. Friday the 11th. 2 PPCs have arrived for those who happen to be needing PPCs. Oh, looks like I forgot to redo it. Where did you go? Airbay. Oh, because it's currently listed by number of repairs. I want you listed by site, because that tells me what can and cannot be fixed. Here we go. PPCs are nice. 4 ton with minimum ammo. Yep. The narc is a bit of an investment, but if you have a lance with a lot of missiles, it can be very useful. 13th. Airbay. Sarah ought to be done tomorrow, which will be nice. Grasshopper, good, he failed. If he had succeeded on that repair, it would have been cheating. And the kitty cat is still being worked on. Black Knight's down to 8,000 minutes. Hey, the Corsair is out of the repair bay. That's nice. But it does have its fair share of missiles. Does it? Energy only boat. Single SRM6. Energy only boat. 3 SRM6. Single SRM6. So 5 SRM6s. I suppose 30 missiles in total. Alright. So I think we'll say goodbye to YouTube for now, and then we'll set ourselves up for the next mission. So everybody say goodbye to YouTubes. They only get a single hour at a time. Don't worry, we're still streaming for quite some time. If you're joining us for this first time, do make sure that you hit that follow button so you get notifications every single time that we go live. But to my YouTube friends, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrank. If you like what I'm saying, make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Make sure that you press that little bell icon. Leave comments, because comments tell the YouTubes to put this up and higher in people's search bar when they look for Battletech. And I will see you all in the next episode.